Let the bouncing begin!
Oh gosh. It has been a hot minute. I'm gonna try not to swear here. I am exhausted. I am tired. But the show must go on, chat. The show must go on. How's everybody doing tonight? Give me a moment and we'll get started here.
Always put food on our table, and the kids will get over it.
And what about loving me?
Oh, Homer, come here.
What?
Come here.
Oh.
You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful.
Oh.
You are so beautiful to me. So beautiful. You are so beautiful. You're everything that I hope for. So beautiful. You are so beautiful. You're everything that I hope for. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful.
I'm everything you need.
You are so beautiful.
Alright,
Dear God, give up all time.
chat. I promise that I'm not going to be as low energy tonight as I was on Sunday. I'll do my best. I'll pull a Mary with her. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Oh my goodness. Chat, hello there. Welcome to the stream here. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone's having a good night tonight. I am, like I said, tired. Not necessarily here. Don't go British. Oh, Merryweather's not British. He's I think he's Norwegian. Yeah. Yeah, he's Norwegian. So, don't worry. You don't have to worry about that. The accent sounded British. Well, you don't have to worry about that. The Korsh is back? Yes. Don't worry. She's always been back. Speaking of Korsh, the Korsh. Sorry. I ate food, like, just recently. And, yeah, I need to get out of my system. I had a nightmare you went corpo. Well, I have some sad news for you. It's already happened. Just not like in the way that, just not in like the normal way. So it's been a hot moment since we've just shot the shit. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since, we've talked, about just regular drama. I mean, I guess Sunday we were just talking about pop culture, but we are gonna sit down now. I am gonna have a chill stream. I will guarantee to you that there will probably be screaming eventually. It just might take a moment for me to get up there. But yes, there is screaming that will probably happen. There was a decent chunk of stuff that has happened in the last couple days. Screaming, yes, of course. The screaming is like a natural, like, okay. People, I guess, like it. I slam my fist on the ground, on my desk, you know, here, and, at least some people seem to like it. But like, yeah, there's some stuff that's happened today. And, we're gonna talk about it. Twitch is like being crazy, as per the norm. We kind of talked about this on Thursday on the podcast, which you guys should still subscribe to. Excuse me. And although it was kind of different. It was kind of different on Thursday. Am I not going live on Twitch? No. We're going to talk about that here in a moment. But no, we will not be going live on Twitch tonight. And I will explain why here shortly. But the short and skinny of it is there will not be a Twitch stream today. And so, yeah. If you're a VTuber or just a streamer in general, you will understand why. Now, here's what I will tell you. Because some people are saying that they miss their emotes. Twitch is expensive. It's like $5-6 for people to sub. If you want cheap emotes, it's $1 on YouTube. And I'm not saying that you have to. I'm just saying that if you would like to use emotes, it's $1 on YouTube. Only. It's way cheaper. I still get 70% of it as opposed to 50. But there you go. And so, yeah. I hate Twitch. Well, a lot of people hate Twitch right now. It seems that a lot of people have been, had the ire of Twitch. And so, we're gonna talk about some people's ires tonight. I may make some people upset, who knows? But we're gonna talk about Twitch. The TwitchCon happened tonight. And a lot of people are upset with how that went down. There was a lot of unnecessary well, okay. I am going to say right now, the bannings that I saw seemed unnecessary. The bannings that we have been beholden to look very... They look bad. They don't look like real bans. And I'll kind of get into that here in a few minutes. Before I get into the main stuff here, and yeah, I am still shifting things around and getting things pulled up here. Because it's been a few days, my mind is foggy, and I didn't get to do a lot of archival. Normally I get to do a lot of archival at work, but because of how work is going right now, I can't do that. I have to sneak into the restroom for a couple of minutes to actually like do that. And I've done my best here tonight, chat. I hope you can forgive me. But before we get into anything, make sure you like the stream. Like the stream tonight so that more people will see it. The more you like the stream, the more YouTube recommends me into the algorithm feed. And YouTube likes me more because of that. I would also ask that you subscribe to the channel so that you can see further content. We're getting insanely close here. I'm just gonna... I should have brought this up beforehand. Excuse me. Huh. I should have brought this up beforehand, but we are getting pretty close to 10,000 here. We're getting pretty close to 10,000. I'm gonna just slide over to the channel thing here. We are very well on our way to 9,600. I very much appreciate that. You guys are amazing. So yeah, sub to the channel. What do you get if you sub to the channel? Well, eventually, when you sub to the channel, there is going to be a special wedding. That wedding is between me and you, chat. You did not mishear. I will marry my audience. Kind of a joke, kind of like a silly little thing. But I wanted to do something special for you guys when we hit 10,000. So like the stream, very much appreciated. But yes, tonight we are gonna be a little bit chill. Things are gonna be, like I said, we're still going to be going through stuff, but I probably sound a little bit tired. I am. I consider just going to bed because I am running off of little sleep, but I hate missing days, so we're not gonna do that. So instead of missing days of streaming, we're gonna look at the fact that Twitch has been banning people for, in my opinion, irrelevant reasons. So I am not entirely sure when this started happening. I want to say that it was, let's see, when did Lydia make this? This was on the 23rd. So I want to say it started happening on the 22nd. During TwitchCon. So this is the worst time for this to happen. Because it is TwitchCon. I imagine a good chunk of the Twitch staff is probably not in the office. They're probably in San Diego doing TwitchCon stuff. I've never actually been to TwitchCon. So I am not entirely sure what goes on at TwitchCon. I hate most small conventions. The only conventions I've really ever been to was Comic-Con, back when it was cool. Now I don't feel like it's that cool anymore, sadly. But I've been during then. But TwitchCon just doesn't necessarily seem that fun to me. I know that they probably reveal things, they probably show off some things, but it just seems like it's a big meetup thing for fans. And more often than not, we'll talk about this first, because I believe that this might be better. I think that on the topic of Twitch, just like kind of self-imploding, I think one of the problems that always happen, by the way, this is something that always happens at Twitch. I've noticed this multiple times. It happened last year. Pretty sure it happened the year before that. And it happened this year, where there are stories of people getting drugged at bars, where there is assaults that happen. And overall, stuff that just makes TwitchCon sound like a shit show. With little to say, it just kind of sounds like a shit show. A very bad one, very very sad one as well. You've got people that are afraid that they might have been drugged or roofied from their clubbing, and you've got people that are being harassed by IRL streamers, which is I've been observing that. That's been freaking insane. You've got this like weird group of like kick streamers, and the kick streamers are just like going around harassing regular Twitch streamers, and I don't understand why. I think that they just want to be weird and get internet clout, but they've been doing that. But yeah, TwitchCon, like, I don't know why people still go, because every single year it is nothing but a massive shit show. It's just bad. Like here, one of the big example that I saw here, and a lot of people have been kind of like speculating about whether or not Hades was actually drugged, or maybe I saw somebody say that she probably just has a low alcohol tolerance. I have absolutely no idea. I'm just gonna read how I see it, and people can speculate. I may add my opinion. I don't know. I'm not a Boblex here, but I'm just gonna I'll add my opinion if I feel like it. But basically, she had a previous tweet here where she says that she thinks that she was drugged at a bar, and then she posts an update where she said that she's not okay, that she was in no state to go to the hospital as she didn't have insurance. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, not having insurance is probably the bigger travesty here. Like, unironically, this me being serious here, not having insurance when you're afraid that somebody might have drugged you, I would say that that's like a very big issue. And I know that that's probably just I know that all of the non-Americans are laughing. They're laughing in collective unison, just like, oh, you should just like have social health care. It's just like this. We're not going to talk about that, but what we are going to say is, I think the saddest thing here is that Hades couldn't afford to go to the emergency room. They didn't have insurance, and that sucks. That like really sucks. So I do feel for people that just can't go to the hospital. I think I have some form of health insurance myself from my current job, but I have no idea. I have the card somewhere, but I don't want to ever go to the hospital. I don't if I don't need to. Didn't last year some girl break her tailbone? I believe so. I believe so. And if people are asking why streamers go to TwitchCon, I believe that it is to meet up with fans. It is to meet up with people that they like, to host like these events where people can meet and greet with them. That's really the big reason why people do it. I don't know why VTubers do it, because I'm gonna be honest with you, this is like the worst thing to do if you're a VTuber, because you're going to an event where people will see your face. Now, a lot of these people, I don't know if Hades is one of them, but a lot of these people are going into a situation where you've got a lot of streamers that are probably streaming at the moment, and we'll go up and talk to people, and we'll go up and like try and interact with them. I know that like fucking what's his name, Tectone. I know Tectone was walking around with a camera filming people. So I don't know why VTubers do this. I wouldn't do this. I definitely wouldn't go around. Like, if I was invited to a con like this, I would try and hide my name. Period. You know, I'd only show it to security and all that kind of shit. You don't get to see my name. Wolf, thank you for the 2. Again, America pays for your healthcare. Europe. I think Wolf is referencing to the fact that because we have armies all over the world, other countries can afford their healthcare. That's neither here or there, and we won't talk about politics tonight. But that is yes. But like, I don't understand why VTubers go. Cecil is pointing out that Buff Pup brought a fursuit. Now, here's the thing: if you're willing to do that, you know, if you're willing to take some extra steps to not be identified, then you are probably fine. Probably. I will just say that... What the heck? Hold on. Give me a moment. There we go. I will just say that... holy cow, my fan is off. I'll have to get up in a moment. I will just say that if you're a VTuber, you probably shouldn't do this. Unless you're willing to, like... I'm trying to find the... Hold on, let me find the Buff Pup tweet. Because Buff Pup did actually just, like... I would say that they were probably the most creative here. For some reason, Twitter is just refusing to load on my computer. Like, I have to refresh the page multiple times here. Give me a moment. There it is! There it is! Oh my gosh. Now, I don't really know Buff Pup. I know that they're... This shows that they are furry. 110%. I know that they are definitely a furry because of this. Here. There we go. So I know that they're furry. And that makes this a lot easier for them. So my assumption is, like, they decided to just get a full-on fursuit. And just walk around in that. Now, I personally am not, like, I think some furry stuff is cool, but I wouldn't consider myself, like, a furry. Just because I just don't. I don't know really how you would criteriarize that, but I don't think I would consider myself one. But, like, I think that this is definitely, like, a good way of circumventing. Furries have good artists? Yes, they do. They do. Buff Pup has posted IRL before, and I think she shows up in another con in Villian's vlog. Well, you know, she's done that cool. All I'm gonna say is, alright, like, if you want to be IRL, if you want to go IRL and just show yourself IRL, I don't necessarily mind. The problem I have is VTubers are inherently a system of being private. And if you show yourself, you are, like, no longer a normal VTuber. Because, like, besides, like, HoloLive Gen 1, which we all know who they are because they were already famous and already showed their faces. Besides them, like, the less that we know comparatively little for a lot of talents, and we pretend not to know very instinctively. So to see a lot of people just, like, go out there and show their faces, it kind of ruins the immersion for a lot of people, I think. And so, you know, it's fine, you know, if you want to do that. It just won't make me see you as much of a VTuber as any of the HoloLive talents. You know, just that's just not how I just don't see it the same way as some of them, if that makes sense. Wolf, thank you for the 2. More like furries have money to pay for good artists. They do. They do. I stopped watching Kiara after she was super insupportive. Wait. Kiara from HoloLive? I did not know how... That's interesting. Wait, isn't Kiara... Hold on. Oh, okay. The chicken girl. On her own Twitter, not as Kiara? I see. Do I like cheese? I love cheese. I absolutely love cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, but I love cheese. Fucking love it. I think my favorite is Havarti, if you're curious. Well, okay. I when it comes to their personal account, you know, I don't care as much, you know. Oh, thank you, Restream. I love it when Restream is like, look at this, it's 100 messages. I forgot about that. I wonder if you can turn that off, because I really don't care if it says that. Anyway, I don't really care that much about what Kiara says on her personal account. I just personally feel like that's a a non-issue for me. Like, if you want to talk about which HoloLive members are, like, pro-politics, I don't want to do that tonight. That's like something I just don't care about. Anyway. TwitchCon has basically been a massive shit show. It is every single year. And in the background for TwitchCon, there has been other things brewing. There have been other things on the website itself, excuse me, that have been brewing and has been terrifying for quite a lot of streamers. Now, this isn't necessarily just been VTubers. However, I feel like VTubers is the biggest one I've seen. Hold on. I got 2 kilos of German cheese. Oh. Is there just like one type of German cheese? That sounds good though. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but I am technically lactose. I don't know if you would call it lactose intolerant or just like lactose adverse. If I eat a lot of cheese, I will like get sick. But you know. That's cool. It's Gouda. Oh, Gouda's pretty good. It's Gouda. I think Gouda's the one I typically would get for sandwiches. Okay. Side tangent. We'll talk about the Twitch bannings here in a moment. But side tangent. When it comes to cheese, chat. When it comes to cheese, I like piling on Havarti or Gouda. Let's see. I don't like. Okay. Americans are plain. I say that as an American. Okay. Okay. Americans are very plain. I will avoid the plain old Colby Jack, because Colby Jack is basic. It is basic, and I cannot just like have. I just can't. I cannot have it on my sandwich. All right. So I have to have something like Gouda or Havarti, or maybe a sharp cheddar. Not even just a sharp cheddar. All right. It would have to be a smoked cheddar. Have you guys ever had a smoked cheddar? It's like it's like cheddar color, but it's got like a slightly dark tinge to it. It's really good. I've never had Colby Jack. Is it boring? It's not that it's boring. It's just that it's everywhere. Every single store that sells groceries sells Colby Jack. It's like literally second. It's like the brother for cheddar. But it's not as interesting, because here's the thing, cheddar is pretty plain, but there's so much more that people can do with it. With Colby Jack, you literally just have the white and yellow cheese, and then sometimes it's got jalapeno in it. And that's fine. Like, here's the thing, I will eat that when I cook up eggs and Spam and put them together, but I'm not going to eat Colby Jack anywhere else. It's just boring to me. So, but like, give me some smoked cheddar, or sharp smoked cheddar, Gouda cheese. Man, I kind of want some cheese now. Fuck. Jalapeno and cheese? Yes, people put jalapeno and cheese. It's good, but I don't eat it. I don't eat it just for the jalapeno and cheese. I eat it as a supplement to another thing that I'm eating. Monster's pretty good too. I'm hungry. I've got pizza here that I will probably finish afterwards. I hate cheese. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. Mozzarella's king. As a mostly Italian individual, I would say that yes, mozzarella is king. I've had mozzarella like after they ring it. Because mozzarella, like, and I'm talking fresh, wet, dripping mozzarella. You know, that good, fresh shit. You know, that stuff is good. I love me some fresh, dripping mozzarella. Like, you know, after they like have had it finished, and it's just like wet because it's done in the process. That stuff is good. That stuff is good. You know, here's what I like to do with it. You know, if you're not just eating the mozzarella plain, you get a tomato, okay? And you get some French bread. Maybe you toast a little bit of the French bread. You put the tomato and the cheese on top. You cook it a little bit so the cheese melts on top of the tomato. So you get like a roasted tomato and the mozzarella, the dripping mozzarella. All right, that my grandma made that occasionally. That is good stuff. It's good. Good. Nothing beats Parmigiano Reggiano on pasta dishes. I agree. I agree. Wet mozzarella is insanely good. I agree, and thank you for the 2 sourdough sandwich. With basil and Italian balsamic? Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna talk about cheese all night if I Here, let's get back to this. The cheese talk is fun. I've wanted to do a stream where I get together with other people that like cheese, that are also lactose intolerant, and this is something that I just want to do one day. We all order cheese and eat it on camera. Not like with hand cams, we'll just say what we have and then we eat it. Hit me up? Okay. I'm down. But like, I feel like that would be a fun stream, and I know a couple people that are lactose intolerant. So maybe we do that. Maybe. Okay. Anyway, back to Twitch banning people. So here, I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. So in addition to TwitchCon being a trash fire that is going on, at the same time, people are starting to get toss banned. Now, these are not the temporary sexual misconduct warnings that we've seen on some people's accounts. Like, I know that Lydia got one. I believe Alara got one. A lot of female VTubers got one. I'm surprised that I didn't get one because of my my clothing. But a lot of VTubers got them. And it's slightly different than that. Sorry, brain just like kind of wandered there for a moment. So these TOS violations are pretty serious, because typically when you are given a TOS violation, you don't come back from that unless it's a major issue by Twitch, which I believe has happened here. Now I know that Lydia was hit with this. I know that a couple other people was hit with this. She actually compiled a thread of VTubers that were hit with this. And the violation that they were hit with is using a stolen payment information. So using a credit or debit card that is flagged in the system as stolen to purchase Twitch bits, or using a botted or stolen account to use Twitch bits. Now, if this was if I had seen one person with this, then I am willing to believe that it is an isolated incident. But this did not just happen with Lydia. This happened with multiple people. I'm noticing that the thread is okay. There we go. There are a couple. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are just like throwing this in here. There's just a lot. That are reporting that they were hit with TOS. Oh my gosh, I don't know why my computer is loading Twitter so slowly. But a lot of these people were hit with TOS violations here. All the exact same one. Stolen payment information. It's absolutely insane. Now, very quickly, Daniel Clancy, the CEO for Twitch, came out and said, "Oh, by the way, we're looking into it." Because this is pretty serious. You know, you can't just have your platform ban people if it has no, like, if it's not actually, like, true. You can't have your platform doing that. Like, if it's a real thing, fine. But this is not, in my personal opinion, the TOS violation issue that they're having is not a real issue. It is it is an issue, excuse me, but it is not like actually like what the violation is alleging is not actually happening. What's more likely to be happening is that Twitch has had a major malfunction, which happens a lot, and because of that major malfunction, a lot of people that don't deserve to be banned are getting banned. Now, this wasn't just with VTubers, although lately with how everything's been going, I can understand why people would think that. It's not just VTubers. It is multiple other individuals as a whole, but I do think that a lot of VTubers like were featured in this. But thankfully, like, they came out and said, by the way, this is an issue that we are seeing. We're going to fix it, and everything will get patched up. Sorry, I'm gonna turn on my fan here real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. My bank contacted me about the Twitch subs. It might be on the bank's end, i.e. they see it and flag it on their own. That's a possibility. Whoever's fault it is, here's the thing. At the end of the day, whoever's fault it is, Twitch has got to fix this fast. Twitch has got to fix this fast because they're banning a lot of people. Like, I don't think I've seen Twitch actually, like, do this many bannings all at once. Like, it just goes one after one after one after one. Like, and it starts to feel like that it's just a pretty critical error, in my personal opinion. I don't know what caused it. Again, glitches happen in computer systems all the time. But hopefully they fix it quickly. And unban people. And then allow, like, here's the other thing that, like, really sucks about this. You have you have a lot of people who have had subscriptions to Twitch. If their account was suspended and then unsuspended, there is a limbo of what is going to happen to them, and we're not entirely sure what's going to happen with everybody. So it's kind of in the middle. What is going to happen? Hopefully, a lot of these people just don't face. Hopefully, these people just don't face a lot of income loss, because here's what I will tell you about subscriptions. People turn on their subs on Twitch or on YouTube, and then they forget about them because it's $5 or $1 if you're a member on my channel. But if Twitch suspends you and you're unsuspended and some of those subs are gone, they're not going to come back unless people remember that they exist. Oh, excuse me. So, it is kind of unfortunate because they need to fix the system. They need to fix the system. All my subs are manual. Hey, if that's the case, good on you. But, like, some of them are gonna suck for some people in some situations. If that makes sense. So, yeah, that when it comes to other things, when it comes to Twitch, I've been told that they, like, overcharged the ticket pricing, or, like, their tickets were just, like, expensive. And some people complained about that. Again, the convention also just had a bunch of people from Kick going around being a general menace. And there really isn't much to show about that other than just people getting banned from the convention because of that. Which you should be doing if you're being a menace. Excuse me. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it with just Twitch. Am I gonna talk about fruit? I've talked about her. I want to talk about something kind of tangentially related. Excuse me there. Because I thought it was interesting. I guess I can bring it up now. Because that I feel like it would be interesting to bring it up now. In terms of fruit, now I do want to make a video, kind of like the Kirsch doc. I just want to read her doc. A whole 90 pages. Now, to be fair, that's way less pages than Kirsch's doc. But we'll see. I kind of want to make that a video. That's probably like a long-term thing. But there's been some interesting developments with the fruit stuff. She did put out a tweet recently saying that she doesn't support harassment, never has supported harassment, and does not want people supporting harassment. A lot of people are calling out that she's being hypocritical because the Hogwarts Legacy thing, and you know that's not really something I wish to talk about. I have something to post. You can post in the Discord server under the suggestions. If you're interested. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Anyway. Tangentially related to this whole thing. There was somebody that decided... Now, I will say, it has broken VTuber containment. The containment of VTuber news has been broken. And you can blame Fruit for that. I do believe that Fruit has caused some irreparable damage because of her doc for VTubers. And we're going to talk about that. Because, like I said, it has broken containment here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on this. I want to zoom in really closely here. Chat. This is Turkey Tom. He is a Zoomer commentary channel, and he decided to make a video on Fruit, which he does occasionally cover VTubers. I know that he tangentially covers VTubers. He doesn't do it often, and I think he doesn't do it often because he doesn't want to get caught up in the drama. I think he will only cover it if he feels like he can come up looking good in it. And that's just a problem with commentary. By the way, we're going to talk about commentary a little bit after this. Commentary. Oh my gosh, fucking hell. But he decided to cover the Fruit doc. I think it was very interesting that he decided to do it. His whole thing, because I listened to his video because I was like, okay, this is interesting. His whole video is reading her doc and talking about it and giving his opinions. The opinions that I hear him say kind of bother me. Now, for transparency's sake, what I think of the doc is I do believe that Fruit was verbally abused by her then partner. I do believe that they probably were not compatible at all because it sounds like both of them just didn't like each other. But I do believe that Fruit had some incompatibilities with this guy, and this guy was an asshole. The problem I have is midway through this video, Turkey Tom decides to start saying, he decides to start defending cheating, basically. And saying that, like, all people do it. All people, like, cheat, basically. And he, I don't know if it was in this or a live, because, like, he admitted during a live stream that he has cheated before. And that's not good. So, I really dislike that he talks about it in this way, because it's just like, again, yeah, I think that it sucks that she was verbally abused, but then he's like saying, oh, the cheating is okay because she's being verbally abused, and it's just like, bro. Bro. I just, I don't know how am I supposed to reply? This guy, by the way, is a Zoomer. This guy's a Zoomer, by the way. He sits at his computer all day, screaming skibbity toilet and poop and fart jokes all day. And I know that he's doing that unironically. I know that he's doing that just to be funny, but it is so brain rotting that I believe that he actually has, like, let it into his heart and soul. And he just sounds like so broken. Again, I don't have the clip on hand. If somebody has it, I will pull it up. But he had a stream clip where he basically admits, oh yeah, everybody cheats. Everybody does that. Especially these days. Everybody does it. It's just like a normal thing. And I don't like that. Because no, not everybody cheats. Some people, when they're in love with somebody, will choose to be in with that person forever. Turkey Tom is a clown. Well, he can't be the bigger clown than I am. But yes, he is a clown. And I don't understand why he would say that. I don't understand it at all. When it comes to Fruit's situation, you know, if she cheated because she felt stuck in her situation, like, the guy wasn't near her, and I don't know. I want to do a video reading the doc, but I just look at this and I'm just like, bro, stop trying to justify a woman cheating because she's got a shitty partner that is threatening self-harm. Here's what I would do. I would encourage, like, women, if you were having this, seek outside forces. And outside forces can help you. If your family won't help you, other people, somebody else can help you. I believe that. But to turn it back onto Fruit, one of the biggest problems I have with the fact that this broke containment is I believe that this is going to encourage more people than just Turkey Tom. Because not only did Turkey Tom make a video on this, Harmful Opinions also made a video on this. And there probably is other non-VTubers who are talking about this. I know Asmongold made a clip on it. His clip got deleted or privated, by the way. I have a feeling that his company was told to do that, and they complied. Just... good one. But... it bothers me that that Fruit Fruit as a person was able to, in my opinion, completely break the containment that VTubers have. Because for the longest time, VTubers have, like, yeah, they've been covered, and Turkey Tom has covered stuff on his channel before in terms of VTubers. But I believe that this is the first time that a VTuber has, like, broken actually into the mainstream. Like, I believe it. I'm pretty sure an article was written on Fruit. Excuse me. And so excuse me. I don't like that. I don't necessarily appreciate that this is happening, because now you're probably going to see people looking at, because, like, if Fruit is a fun thing to jump on for a lot of these people, imagine how some of them are going to feel looking in at other VTubers just in general. Yeah, VTubers are like, not the teeny tiny little ones that nobody views, because there are teeny tiny 3 or 4 views. They don't get any attention. They're probably never going to get the attention from commentary, or just, like, people in general. But, like, VTubers in general are probably just gonna have more issues in the future. I don't know. Remember to show love to your 2 views? Yes, chat. Oh, speaking of which, chat, I got called a 2 view the other day. It was actually kind of funny. Oh, what was the message? I'm not going to bring it up on stream because I don't show DMs here. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Now chat. Now chat. Sometimes people forget. Sometimes people forget what kind of a VTuber I am. Some people forget that I believe in being anti-bully. Okay, because I am very anti-bully. You are not a... We do not accept bullies here. Okay. Oh, excuse me. And so... Whenever I see somebody in my DMs saying, you aren't an anti-bully, you are the bully, I have to chuckle a little bit because they don't understand. They don't understand why I call myself that. So, it is just kind of funny because they're like, I can't believe that you say you're an anti-bully when you're spreading lies about fruit, and it's just like, I am the anti-bully. Can you help me find the bullies? I will get rid of them. So, good thing bullying is the new bullying. Exactly. I miss Billy the anti-bully. Yes, we all do. Well, that was a tweet that I got. It was hyper funny. It was hyper funny. Very hyper funny. Okay. But yeah, when it comes to fruit, I feel like it's all slowing down, chilling out. Things are getting better. And I believe that her stuff is calming down. Like, she's doing the right thing, and this is something that a lot of VTubers do not grasp. But the right thing is to do nothing. Okay? The right thing when you are going through what fruit is going through is never to speak at all. So, if she continues to say nothing, I think that this will probably, like, be pushed out. Can't believe Gaben of all people. That's not the real Gabe Newell, by the way. A lot of people are like pointing and saying, oh my gosh, the owner of Steam has commented on this. It's not the real one. I promise you. I promise you that is not the real Gabe. Here, I'll even pull up the account. Or, wait. Yeah, this isn't the real one here. Let me find the tweet. Because I know that he commented on it. Yeah. Alright, chat. This is not the real Gabe. Okay? This is not the real Gabe. Alright? You might notice it says parody of the actual Gabe Newell. Okay? This I want to say this guy does a poor job with making sure that he labels himself as an impersonator, because you can get suspended for that. However, it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. It is pretty damn funny. All of the things that he's choosing to reply to. I do think that he likes VTubers because, again, he comments on the VTuber stuff. In his defense, it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. Yes. Yes. It is pretty funny. The whole thing here. It's pretty fun. I want to see if I can find the original tweet, because he had an original tweet here. Oh my gosh, does he actually, like, link the ant documentary? Does he actually link the fruit doc? He does! Oh my gosh! Okay, Chad, this is how you know this guy's a faker. Okay? This is how you know this guy's a faker. You know, this person comments on fruit. You know, nobody really cares here. And Gabe comes in here and just starts talking. Fake Gabe. And then he just links the ant doc. I can't. Like, this is just too good. It's too fucking funny. Oh, fuck. He doesn't have time for VTubers. He's swimming in money. He is. Do I sound tired? I am tired. I'm very tired, chat. Very, very tired. It's okay, though. It's okay. You wanna know why it's okay? Because we're here enjoying this together. But like, oh, excuse me. I just think it's funny that he brings up the ant doc. It's pretty damn funny. So, yeah. Moving on though from that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, cool. Here we go. And the next thing I want to, and on the same lane as VShojo here. Even though we hate almost everybody in VShojo, almost. Excuse me. The one VShojo member that seems to be shining the most is, oh my gosh. Alright, I'm just not going to pull up that screenshot. It is IronMouse here. IronMouse became the #1 most subbed person on the platform. Beating out Kai Cenat, which is crazy. Excuse me. She beat out Kai Cenat, and a lot of people are mad. I don't know who this guy is. He's got a lot of followers, but he's mad. He's asking why almost 200,000 people are subbing to a fictional character on screen. And it's because people like her. And what's funny is, underneath this man's tweet, earlier today, there were a lot of, like, pro Kai Cenat people. It really quickly filled up with people saying, bro, just let her be. Copacabana. I don't know if that song is copywritten, but I would definitely play it. Are they calling her racist? I don't know. I hope not. But IronMouse is now the currently most subscribed to channel. That is a metric fuck ton of money, by the way. You know, I'll let's do something fun. We're gonna pull up a calculator here, chat. And we're gonna only calculate we'll have to do $6. So a $6 sub times 190,037. And then we divide that by, let's see here. How do you divide it? Oh, gosh damn it, my brain has just stopped working there. It's not by 2, because she's a partner, so she gets 70%. $70? Okay. I don't think I did that right. I don't think I did that right. Did I do that right? I can't math right now. Anyway, it's $1 million. And she gets 70% of that. I could just do a 70% of Yeah, it's a lot of money. Divide by 100, then multiply by 0.7, and then subtract from the original. Okay, you guys are just trying to get me too many. You guys are confusing me. Actually, I know kind of... I'm pretty sure I know how to do this. You got to take 10% of it, then multiply that by 7. So, divide... Oh. Divide this by 10. Then we times that by 7. So that's how much money she makes. I did it, chat! I did it! That's how much money she makes. I don't know what she does with that money, but you know what? For a girl that unfortunately is kind of just stuck inside because of her autoimmune problems, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, you know, wish the best for her. And I think it's quite funny that people are whining and bitching and moaning about her success. Half is going to charity, regardless of how much goes. That's insane. It's pretty cool, though. We all know she's spending it on cinnamon rolls. Disgusting amount of money for 1 month. Oh, yeah. See, here's the thing, chat. It's not gonna be multiple months of that. I bet you a good chunk of those people are locked in as actual subscribers. But I know for a fact... Oh, excuse me. I know for a fact that that's not actually, like, permanent. Like, it's probably gonna drop. But yeah, that's insane. It's 4 a.m. Is it also 4 a.m. for me? No, it is 9 p.m. for me. It is 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. It might be 4 it is 4 a.m. somewhere. I just don't know where. I'm too tired to try and think about that. There's always people that will hate the success of others. I agree. I agree. See, chat, I remember when I accidentally ratioed Shizzy, and he was so mad that he dedicated 2 minutes out of a 10-minute video to me, and I'm just like, bro, this was an accident, and you're getting mad at me. No. Who's Shizzy? He is a VTuber rapper dude that got really mad at the internet. Anyway. That's kind of shoujo. Now, I meant to, like, circle back to commentary real quickly. And we're gonna do that. This is kind of like something that's out of my sphere. This is not, it's not really broken containment. This is kind of just something that exists because the commentary sphere is a horrible place. Oh, I need to turn off my background. Hold on a moment. There we go. The commentary sphere is full of mostly just leeches that try and virtue signal and fiend morality out their ass all the time, thinking that they are the arbiters of all that is good and virtuous. Sometimes they get it right. A lot of the time I feel like they get it wrong. And I feel like they do more damage than good in terms of helping people. Commentary community of VTubers. See, I was thinking about something like that. I think I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. Anyway. If you have not been paying attention to commentary recently, there has been a mass unpersoning of Bo Blacks, who, for the longest time, as somebody that I'm subscribed to, for the longest time, all this motherfucker did. He is an autistic Canadian man, by the way. Have to include the autistic in there, just so that you understand. All this guy did... I can't say guy anymore, and I'll get to that in a moment. All this individual did was read tweets on the internet. Name rings a bell, but no clue. Oh, I'll show you his face in a moment here. Here, I'll just bring up his account here. Excuse me, I can't say him. I apologize. I don't want to be a bigot, chat. I'm not trying to be a bigot, but let me continue on here. So this is Boblax. They read tweets on the internet. That's all they do. That's all they've done. Within the last couple of years, they've been in commentary. They have commented on more things, and they've inserted their opinion into more things. And recently, they have been, in their own words, going pretty manic. They have, from my understanding, they released a phone call between them and another streamer that was not the win that they were thinking of. And because it didn't go very well, a lot of people instantly thought that Boblax was like a weird person, and then a lot of people started to question a lot of things in the past that Boblax has done. They've also started to question commentary in general, but like there's a lot of things in the past of this individual that people started calling into question because of their hold on a moment. Because of their let me just turn up the Satisfactory music here. We'll get some ASMR in here. Because of Boblax's history, people are starting to look more into it. And people realize that Boblax might have just been picked up by his friends, which is Nicholas Diorio and Augie RFC. People believe that he's been picked up by his friends and kind of just kept safe from other people. And I do kind of agree with that is indeed what I feel like has been going on. And people can't really defend that anymore. Last week, he was basically unpersoned on Augie RFC by Nicholas Diorio, and he blocked them both. And again, I'm not trying to be a bigot here. It then later came out that Boblax was secretly non-binary. That this came out in DMs leaked by Nicholas Diorio. I believe that the reason he leaked them is because Boblax was trying to lie about him. And so, chat, let me kind of just like give my perspective here. I do not believe in leaking DMs unless somebody is lying about you and you have to correct the record, or you both consent to them coming out in the first place. So, Boblax began telling lies about Nick, and so because of that, Nick then had to correct the record. And sometimes the only way you can correct the record, excuse me, is by sharing DMs that you have. Sorry, I'm trying to put on something real quickly here. There we go. And so they did a stream, or not by they, I mean Nicholas Diorio, where he basically had to just like correct the record, and people found out that Boblax was non-binary for a couple of months, I want to say, and it's all just like all this to really just say that the world of Boblax is kind of falling apart, because like literally all this motherfucker had to do was sit on their computer and read tweets all day. Let me bring up let me bring up Boblax's channel, because Boblax has a pretty successful channel. Had, at the very least. Well, that's number 2. Where is his number 1? Is that really his first one? That can't be his first one. Oh gosh, he's already made another video. Hold on a moment. Where is it? Did he lose his original channel? What happened? Oh, I don't... Okay, well, I will just show this one then. So this is Boblax. No, yeah, actually, I think this is him. So, Boblax, all he does, this is all that he does, is he will compile tweets of situations on Twitter and read them. That's all he does. They do, excuse me. And so it has been like the trend that's what they do. They've been doing it for years, literally years. All they do is just read tweets and go over the current drama on Twitter. That's it. That is all you've got. Everything. Bang, bang, boom. There we go. And recently they've been doing more than just reading tweets. I think that they've tried to expand into doing more. They have a streaming channel that I'm not gonna say because it is technically a slur, I think. Where they do streams where they bully another commentary streamer that they used to be friends with, and the reason why they quote unquote bully them is because they're upset at them, and it's I don't know, it's kind of pitiful, man. It's kind of pitiful. Pretty fucking pitiful, if you ask me. I did subscribe to him for a while because like back then I didn't really have time to like look into the Twitter drama, and I still don't. But I make time for it so that I can like give it to you guys in a format that is interesting, you know. Because instead of just reading the tweets, you know, I try and like inject a little bit and share with you guys. But like, it has evolved from what it used to be with him to doing more, and now Boblax is no longer welcome in the commentary community, which is being imploded by its own people because they don't like it anymore, and they're blocking all of their friends or previous friends and saying that they're just spiraling, in my personal opinion. And you wanna know what sucks the most, chat? They bought a Tesla. Like they made a bunch of money on YouTube because like Boblax does make a decent amount of money. And then they bought a Tesla with their money. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. There's a lot of other stuff like in regards to him to them that I'm not even mentioning for the most part. They lied about having BPD. Basically pulling a Boogie 2988. And if you know how much, if you know how much people hate lying about stuff like that, it did not go well for people. It didn't really go well for people that they found out that he was lying about his BPD diagnosis. And so, yeah, I don't know really what the future holds for Mr. Boblax, or excuse me, they Boblax, but it's not good. It's not good for them. I guess the countdown or bets for Boblax to get a job has started. A lot of people are taking bets for when they are going to be forced to get not an actual job, but a job that is not YouTube. If that makes sense. Let me get to these super drilled real quickly here, because I'm a whore. Also, remember, by the way, it has been an hour. Like the stream. I very much appreciate it. We just hit 50 likes. I appreciate that. If we could get to 100 tonight, I would much appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being in the chat. You guys are absolutely amazing. But yeah, like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. We're very close to 9,600 right now. It's very cool. Yeah. Okay. Wolf for 2. You Canadians, JK, a good portion of them are cool. I agree. Some of them are cool. And when we annex Canada into the US, we'll take the cool ones and leave the uncool ones in California. It's not like they have no room already. And then Wolf again for 2. Have to be a little autistic to be in commentary. Very true. Very, very, very true. Very, 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 very true. Now, chat. we have approached we're almost at the end of what I had planned for tonight, and I invited Tim to come in and just say hi, which he can do so after I'm done. And this other topic I want to talk about is going to be a little bit faster, mostly just because I haven't had a chance to talk about it too much, but also just because I don't care as much. I feel like as I used to, and the reason why I don't care as much is just because it's dumb. It's boring. Well, it's not even just boring. It's just dumb. Was my topic talked about already? No. So Rebecca, your stuff is going to be talked about on the podcast. I'm still talking with Mizu and Lumi about that. Some of our plans have changed for the podcast this week, but I am talking with them about it. It won't be on my stream because my stream, I mean, like, if we don't talk about it on the podcast this week, I'll probably just talk about it on my channel. We'll see. If we don't talk about it on the podcast, I will talk about it. I will dedicate a stream to it. Probably on a Saturday. Maybe not this Saturday, because I think I have a collab this Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. But I will dedicate a stream to your thing if we do not talk about it on the podcast. So... yeah, I apologize. Yeah. Anyway. The last thing I kind of wanted to talk about was internet famous lawyer Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law has had an update, a bit of an update with his lawsuit that is being pressed against him. I know chat is very interested in the misadventures of internet lawyer Nick Rekieta, who has, for the longest time, been the based lawyer man, and now for a lot of people is fallen by the wayside because he has decided to decided that the cocaine is more important to him than family. Did they detect more cocaine on his daughter? Gosh, I hope not. Gosh, I really hope not. That would really suck. But so what is happening now? Sorry, just to turn down Ada there. What is happening right now is Rekieta had previously filed for a dismissal of the lawsuit against him. And the reason why is he tried to allege that the cops that arrested him... let me back up just a little bit. Let me back up a little bit. So, Rekieta was arrested... Gosh, he was arrested quite a few months ago. I can't remember specifically the months, but he was arrested quite a few months ago. For the possession of controlled substances, which is just a nice way of saying he had the cocaine in his system and on his body, according to the police. And that is why they arrested him. And so they arrest him, he goes to jail, and that's the end of it. He is he is trying to get the case dismissed because he is saying that the video evidence that they used to obtain the warrant was not the correct video. It was like he's trying to allege that it is an altered video that the cops viewed, and then he's also alleging a lot of other stuff, like how they have it out for him and stuff like that, which doesn't really matter right now, but, you know, have at it, mister. And if it works, it works. You'll get your case dismissed and all that other, you know, good stuff. So he petitioned to try and have... he petitioned to try and get the case dismissed on basically the grounds that it was an improper search warrant, basically. And today he got an answer. And the answer, chat, was that it's being denied. And that he does have to go through with the trial. He had what was called an omnibus hearing. And during that omnibus hearing, the judge... There's a funny little thing about the judge here that not a lot of people noticed. But the judge basically said, no, you are not going to get this dismissed. And so he cannot like delay this any further. This was basically his delay to try and keep the case from walking forward. Because if he can get the case dismissed here before it actually moves anywhere, he's scot-free. He's home free. He doesn't have to worry about anything ever again with these charges. But the judge said no. Now, chat, do you want to know something that's really funny? Do you want to know something that's really funny? The judge's initials are SJW. I shit you not. I don't actually know this man's real name. I don't know this judge's real name. I've seen it once. And I will confirm to you that the judge's initials are legitimately in this order, SJW. I kid you not. It is SJW. Is it the judge you pissed off? No. So, for those that don't know, Rekieta lives in a small town as a lawyer, and he has pissed off quite a lot of judges in the past because of his assholery, basically. And he was assigned a judge that he had previously pissed off, and that judge was recused because of their past. So it's not the same judge. It's the judge that he pissed off was also a woman that he was very rude to. He called her lots of mean names, and I'm not joking when I say that. He actually like called her some very, very uncool names, like not names that I would say are very becoming of a lawyer trying not to piss off a female judge. Just saying, probably not the best idea. So, that judge was not included in his case. She recused herself, and he was given a new judge. And the judge's initials were literally SJW. So, I don't know. I don't know, like, I don't know how to feel about that. It's funny. It's hyper funny, actually. And I feel like I feel like it's only gonna get worse for the guy. Because, like I said, now that this omnibus hearing has been denied and that he has to push forward, now he might actually have to deal with the evidence of his crimes being admitted into the court. Now people might actually get to see what the problem is. And ooh, I forgot just how nice this thing felt to have. So that's a thing that's going on. That's a thing that's going on here, chat. Let me just give you a brief reminder here. Let me give you a brief reminder of who we are talking about right now. Oh, that's Law and Crime. That's funny. I remember he had a beef with Law and Crime. Here we go. Here we go. I hope this image is... Yeah, there we go. It's blurry, but who the fuck cares? This is who we're talking about, chat. The awesome Tradcath dad, Nicholas Rekieta, and his wife, I gotta remember her last name, being arrested for cocaine abuse and potential child abuse. And this man made his name on the internet as the Pope of Lawyer LawTube. This man made his name by just watching court cases and giving his conservative libertarian opinion. And now he could go to jail for a long time because he got addicted to drugs. He got his wife addicted to drugs. He started swinging with another couple. And they might go to jail too. And he might lose his kids. Now, it is his first offense, so maybe not. But this is not going well. I think it's going to continue. not going well. I think it is only going to get worse for Mr. Rackets here. Losing the kids would benefit the kids. I agree. It's still very sad. All because of the Sonichu medallion. All because of the Sonichu medallion. Yup. This is why, chat. This is why you don't put on medallions that are sent to you in the mail. Alright? Hold on. This is why, chat, when some random idiot on the internet sends you a medallion in the mail, you do not put it on and show the world. You burn it, and then you try to find the motherfucker who sent that to you, and you beat them up in Minecraft. Okay? You do not do this. What's up? Nothing much. Send it back. So, this whole thing is crazy. So he's not able to escape the Omnibus hearing, which I personally would have been surprised if he did. And now he actually has to move forward to actually, like, having something court-related happen, which, good. Now he actually has to deal with the fact that he's got court to deal with. Mudhar got cursed too? This is true. This is true, chat. Do not buy a Christian medallion. If there are any VTubers in the chat, I already know a few VTubers that were stupid enough to do this. Do not buy a medallion from the Antichrist. Or one of the Antichrist. I consider Christian an Antichrist because they call themselves Jesus. And if you call yourself Jesus, I think that you're just an Antichrist. Oh, you know what? I should not be doing that. I should be doubling these. There we go. They're cursed? I agree. Sonichu medallion? Yes. The medallion also has an AoE effect. It influenced Nuxanor and Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. It did. It did. See, this is why, chat. Again, you don't buy this stuff. You do not willingly allow a demon to curse you, okay? I don't understand why so many people these days are just allowing demons into their lives. But people need to stop, man. People need to stop allowing this in their lives and just stop. Just stop. And like, what was it? SOT. This is a joke, but SOTP, chat. Stop. And don't continue. And you'll be safe. Now, obviously, I don't believe that the Sonichu medallion made Nick Rekieta do cocaine. Saying that just sounds so dumb. I don't believe that the medallions made him do the cocaine. But, I do believe that he has hurt himself. And, only he can unhurt himself. I think Nick Rekieta made Nick Rekieta do the cocaine. I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right, chat. I think you're right. And with that kind of concludes most of the news I have for tonight. I know Temp is probably listening. He can join in if he wants. And Temp, if you have something that you wanted to talk about tonight, you are welcome to bring it up. Temp is always fun to talk with. And so, I'll just ping him actually. I don't know.
I'm listening.
There you are. We'll just use your little thing for tonight.
Okay, well then I'm unplugging this.
Okay. Can we send one to Diddy? All right, I forgot. Okay, I don't know very much about this Diddy guy. I know that I don't know if he was related to Epstein. But there is this rapper dude named Diddy that was arrested recently, and some people are saying that he is worse than Epstein, which I didn't know was possible. Honestly, I feel like there is a lot of evil that can be committed in the world, and I feel like Epstein was kind of like at the top. To hear that somebody kind of like came along and was like, hold my beer was...
To be fair, Diddy also interacted with Epstein.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Okay.
I would not be surprised at all if a lot of the stuff that they're finding with him is from Epstein.
Okay, fair enough. It's probably been to the island as possible. I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, who hasn't been?
I mean, I haven't. What do you mean?
Well, okay, well, I mean, like, you know, Hollywood. I think I can list on one hand who hasn't been.
Yeah, speaking of Hollywood, chat, a lot of Hollywood is very terrified right now of Diddy, because apparently, there are a couple of celebrities that are kind of getting antsy to the fact that he is now in prison.
Yeah.
And,
well, apparently people are also finding what he had because hackers be doing what hackers do.
Yes. Hopefully those hackers come from the anonymous, hacker web forum 4chan.
Yeah.
Diddy has dirt on a lot of people. I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
Chat, this is why you just don't do illegal shit. This is why you leave, kids alone. This is why you don't do the drugs. This is why when parents say, to live a straight life, this is why you listen, because they're not bullshitting you. You'll end up like Diddy in jail, or you'll end up like somebody that he might have stuff on.
Yep.
Even Hawking wasn't. Well, I mean,
we knew for years that Hawking went to the island.
Yeah. Really quickly, let me catch up on the supers here. I don't want to ignore them. Nerdy, thank you for the 199 news update. Yes, it was a very fun nose update. And then Uwu Gaming, thank you for the 10 Canadian cocaine fund. I'll put it towards the non-existent cocaine in Minecraft. And then Nerdy 45, thank you again. The Sonic medallions are the bellet of this world. Thank you, I appreciate that. What was with Hawking, the guy in the wheelchair? Now, Tempe might have a better way of explaining this. So Hawking was invited to Epstein's Island?
Yes, and he had repeated people, and I'm not going to say specific, I'm going to say people, doing it with him.
Yeah, chat, here's something that I think a lot of people don't realize. A lot of the people that you like, or you think that you should be able to hold in a high regard, they suck.
Yeah.
All of them just suck. And it's just sad.
Okay.
Quick Warframe question, why does the Pandero as secondary have a 25,000 salvage cost? I don't know.
There you are.
But like this is a net for people that are surprised. The unfortunate news is I don't believe that this is the worst of it.
The worst is yet to come.
I believe that there are more people that exist on the that are not just on. I believe that there are more elites that that you will see later on that were part of this, and it's really gonna suck to see, because it feels like, chat, that it shouldn't be that way. It feels like, you know, and maybe this is like the delusion of grandeur that I feel like some people I have this issue sometimes. But sometimes it just feels like, you know, these people should be held to a higher standard. They should know better. Obviously, people should know better when it comes to shit like this. But, like, they don't. And I don't know. I'd hold him in high regard, but just me imagining him just sitting in a wheelchair doing someone with a text-to-speech voice as a mental image. Oh yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
that a lot of
those
people
memes were a
had that
thing.
thought.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of memes about that. Sorry, I had the
Yeah.
mic away from my face.
You're good. Who would win, Drake or Diddy? I don't know. I don't know anything about Drake, so I couldn't really comment on that.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the man, other than he's a rap. Wait, wasn't Drake... Didn't somebody accuse Drake of being a predator too? I don't
Yes.
remember.
To be fair, everyone accuses everyone of being a predator because, at least in the higher echelons, it's fair to assume, considering all we've seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, does it suck to assume? Yeah, it does. But because, like, once you figure out, like, who was on the list and everything, and then you go to watch a movie there, and they're like, this movie's stained.
Forever and ever.
Yeah.
Was Kendrick beef? Okay. Well, thank you for 2. Honestly, I want the dwarf rumor to be true. Dwarf rumor. I am not sure I am familiar with this this rumor here. Being a creep is part of Hollywood? It is, but it
Yeah.
is unfortunate and sad that that is the case. You know?
There are a very small amount of people who are not. Like, Mel Gibson is one.
I will say, chat, you can tell who isn't because they are typically the ones blacklisted from Hollywood.
Yeah.
They are typically the ones that you see getting canceled from Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. Which is sad when you think about the fact, like, in the same topic of movies, like Sonic 3 is coming out. It has already been confirmed that the guy who plays, I forget his name, Donut Lord, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He's on the list.
Really?
Yeah, he's on the list. He was also involved with the Nickelodeon scandal shit that happened, and so, yeah. I'm not sure about, like, Keanu Reeves as an example. I'm not sure about him. But to be fair, he also doesn't live in Hollywood. He lives in the slums of who knows where and takes the train like everyone else. Like,
Keanu?
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I would say that he's probably alright. But, you
he's
know.
probably fine, but I don't know.
Officer Donut was on the list. We'll safe to say after this movie he probably won't be in a fourth. It depends. That's not up to us. Unfortunately. That's the thing that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks learning that people
So he
that
won't be in
you...
the fourth movie? He will very likely be in the fourth movie.
It sucks learning that people that you liked just suck.
So, well, that's the thing, is, like, people on the list are more likely to be in a movie than those who are not.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for the 5. The Stephen Hawking were using little people to write complicated equations. Also LeBron, Kevin Hart, Usher catching heat from P. Diddy. Yep. Again, anybody that are unhappy with him being in jail, you should side-eye them.
Oh, speaking of Keanu, please tell me you saw the announcement today.
For what?
For Sonic X Shadow Generations.
I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
Okay, so for those who pre-order the digital deluxe version of Sonic X Shadow Generations, they are going to be unlocking in December, around the time the movie comes out, a special stage for Shadow, and it's Movie Shadow, which is going to be voiced by Keanu.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
So it's gonna be one stage, but it's gonna be Movie Shadow.
That's pretty neat. Well, there you
But
go.
that's how they're getting people to buy the deluxe edition, because that's the only way you get it. Assholes.
Sometimes, you know, sometimes. You just gotta,
I wasn't planning on buying the deluxe edition and seeing that. Now I'm like, damn it.
yeah. Yep. Really quickly, chat. Running into the Satisfactory world here. We're slowly but surely getting all of the upgrades here for the Dimensional Depot. I think I'm gonna cap out the upload speed, and then go for the expansion for stack size, because upload speed, in my opinion, is more important. But
It's money. I know it's money, and that's why it makes sense. But that doesn't mean I can't be frustrated by it.
yeah. I don't think I ever had the experience when I looked up to them and they sucked. It's mostly when as a kid, I realized how human my parents are, and so all my pedestaling of people died. Well, I think I personally didn't really have that much of a pedestal either, because, you know, depending on your parents, they can really help you not have that happen. So it's good. It's good if you had that experience of not putting people on pedestals. I think, unfortunately, not everybody else is going to have that sentiment, and a lot of people end up getting really shaken up when they realize that one of their favorite actors might be a predator.
Absolutely.
You know? It's not easy to come to terms with. You know. Nerdy, thank you for the $1.99. Where can I find the list so I can avoid them?
I'm not linking the list. I'm not going to tell you where to find the list. I'm sorry. I don't need YouTube getting mad at MommaOcco.
Yeah, I don't know if YouTube is okay with that.
Yeah. You have Google. I'm sorry. Use it. And even then, maybe you won't get the results you're looking for.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just one of those things that is kind of hard to get a hold of.
Yeah. It's out there. I know that.
The kayfabe VTuber stuff is really scary in that regard. I haven't seen a lot of kayfabe with VTubers. I know it probably exists. But I have not seen VTubers do that. I would be very interested to see VTubers that are trying to push kayfabe to try and keep relevancy. If that is happening, I would love to see it, because I would blast the shit out of that. Why are you not? You were supposed to be... Oh, okay.
Google is compromised, but the sad part is, like, every search engine is. So...
Sunny from Niji is kind of in that category. Maybe Vox. So I've never really paid attention to Niji, because they have just... Like, because even though I'm a drama VTuber, the Niji Sanji is, like, so boring to me. Because they are constantly on, like, this issue of having their fans purity test them. Did you hear recently, by the way, now I don't really care about the current conflict chat. I am just gonna say that right now, because I legitimately think that the discourse around that is just not interesting to me. But recently, I can't remember, I think it was a male Niji VTuber. They were shamed by their audience because they mentioned going to McDonald's for the Genshin thing that's going on right now, and how cool it was. It was Uki. Okay, yeah. This Uki went to McDonald's because he thought they thought the Genshin thing was cool. It's kind of cool, but I'm not going to McDonald's for it. I don't care enough about Genshin. No. And his audience tore him apart for that, basically saying that he shouldn't be participating in it because McDonald's supports genocide, which is not true.
There are other reasons to not go to McDonald's.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna say it's not true. What I will say is I feel like that's a pretty dumb reason to get on to Uki, because, like, Uki sounds just like a regular consumer. So the people that are getting on him for that, just, like, they're dumb. That's the one that hates white people. Oh, is it? Wait, that's him? Oh. Well, you know what? He made his fan base. Chat, here's what I'm going to say. If you, like, make your brand off of hating races of people, like, actively, I don't know what to tell you. And if that's who he is, which, thank you for reminding me, then, I mean, like, I still don't think that should have happened to him, because I think it's dumb. But like, I can also say that I don't feel that bad. Because like, I can say that I think it's dumb that he was harassed, but I can also say that like, he has cultivated his fans this way. You don't like create a fan base like that and not have issues. Uki's an American? Yes. Progressive racism? Yes. Yes. The worst kind of racism. Well, every racism sucks, but like, I love it. I love state-sponsored racism because, well, I don't love it, but I love when people try and use bigotry towards a group of people of any kind. I think is wrong, obviously, but the fact that like he uses it the way he does, it just kind of bothers me. And again, like I said, he made his bed. He made his bed. He has his fans that he cultivated. It is his fault that his fans are that rabid. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I guess to divert from the topic, I don't want to derail too much.
No, you're fine.
But did you see the Sweet Baby stuff today?
Depend. The one where the creator is saying that they just want to tear down the gaming industry?
No, the fact that they removed Square.
Oh, yeah, so Square Enix was taken off of Sweet Baby's website, yeah.
So people have... I think there's a common theory among the entire community is that Square has their own built-in ESG DEI department.
Uh-huh. I
don't know how much I believe that.
A lot of people... Here's the problem I have. Because I'm obviously... And I'm not... I'm anti... I consider myself, quote-unquote, anti-woke.
Yes.
But I also consider myself just like pro people making good shit. Like if you make a video game and there's like progressive elements in it, I don't care if it's a good game. The problem with Sweet Baby is their whole goal is to, and they have said it, to ruin video games. They have the owner of Sweet Baby has said that their goal is to destroy just gaming in general.
Yes.
So I don't really appreciate that.
The reason why I'm bringing this up is Bounty into Comics posted an article. I don't know how long ago it was, but it is today. Saying, in direct opposition to industry standards, Final Fantasy creator designer Tetsuya Nomura says video game characters should be attractive.
I agree.
And Nomura is pretty high up in the Square food chain. So... I don't know.
Free my people, Akko. I have freed them.
Yeah, I don't know how much, like, people are, like, jumping on the bandwagon of, like, Square's DEI. I think they've been kind of getting off of it, but in some cases, like Dragon Quest, that is...
I think that that's just a remnant.
Already...
That was already something...
I do, too. Like, the characters that, Toriyama's designs were probably made before he passed away. I think Square will still send some things.
Probably.
I do too. Well, this has been a topic I think we talked about in a stream prior, how there is a gay couple, or a gay character who has a gay lover in 16.
Which is fine, by the way.
Which is fine, because they don't shove it down your throat.
I don't mind if they're a gay couple. I feel like the thing that sometimes people will misconstrue is I don't mind if these elements exist. If it exists in a way that is harmonious with the rest of the game, I think everybody is fine with it because it's just a natural part of life.
As long as it's not shoved down our throats, it's fine. If it flows with the story...
That doesn't sound very good when you're talking about gay people.
Well, what do you... sorry, what do you mean?
Shoving things down one's throat.
Mind.
I'm sorry. You kind of waddled into that one.
I did. I didn't even think about that one. But the point stands.
But like, no, I am of the mind that like if they do a good job writing the character, I don't care if it exists.
Oh, I just hit a point in 16 today, before I had to leave, where actually it's before State of Play, where I saw the character they're talking about, and I'm like, he's a badass. This guy is cool. Hell, the guy they're talking about, the gay guy, is literally Bahamut.
Oh, damn, that's a spoiler. Thanks.
I never said who it was.
Chat
Besides-
just spoiled us. I'm sad now.
Besides, by the time you play it, you'll forget.
Probably. But will the chat forget? You have to apologize to the chat now. You spoiled it for them.
No. The game's been out for over a year.
Damn. Ban temp? Oh man, I'm gonna think about that, chat. I'll think about it.
Anyway, chat never gets. Well, that's fair. Chat never gets. Occo does. Occo forgets very rarely.
It's very
Anyway.
a very accurate chat.
So everyone being like, "Oh my God, swear is DEI or ESG?" I don't know.
I love the way that they did the rifle. I haven't played around with the rifle ever since before they updated it in Satisfactory. I love how it sounds now.
I didn't like him as much as Temp does, but I admire his zeal. Well, I haven't seen much of the character. What I have seen, I like, but my opinion could change the more I see the character.
I'm trying to think of how I want to do, because I know that trains are the next step here. Well, the next step is creating heavy frames and computers.
So anyway, back to the comment about Nomura. He basically said this comment. The reason I make my protagonist good looking is that in high school, a classmate of mine was playing a game, and the protagonist wasn't very good looking, he recalled. My friend said, why does he have to be ugly in the game world too? And that really made an impression on me. From that experience, I thought, I want to be cool in the game, and that's how I designed my protagonist. So he designs his protagonist to be pretty, to be voluptuous, to be badass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's in all of his designs, because he wants his characters to really stand out.
Whatever gamer wants.
Whatever DEI stuff Square has, it seems like they're not touching Final Fantasy. I don't know. I can see where they might have in like both 14 and 16, but I think it's so minor that it's like the anti-DEI people are really just kind of
Nitpicking?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the
They have a
problem.
reason to nitpick, but
That's a problem that I have been having. Good night, nerdy. I do believe that if there is genuine criticism when it comes to adding elements to a game that is like over the top like that, I believe that people should criticize it. But we're approaching the point where it's like tipping too far in the other direction, and I'm not for that. Like, we're seeing there is a list being passed around of quote unquote woke games, and I don't really like that, because some of the things listed are woke games. They just have elements that could be considered woke by
Like,
some people.
Space Marine 2 is being called woke by some individuals because it has female characters or female characters in positions of power. And
My gosh, these people really sound fucking...
like, you remember the opening mission where it has the female Cadian where she greets Titus.
Yeah, I don't think
They're
that's...
calling it woke because of her.
Chat, what's that PewDiePie meme? It's evolving, just backwards.
The anti-woke cause has been going full circle. It has. And like, I'm glad that the anti-woke crowd, the anti-DEI crowd, are doing their job. They are very, very well doing their job. But
Goodbye,
I feel like at times they're stretching.
We will respect the alien by T-posing over it and then using its remains
Asserting our
to...
dominance.
Yes.
I guess Final Fantasy 7 is woke now. A lot of the reason they're calling 7 woke now is because Cloud cross-dresses. Shocker, Cloud cross-dresses in the original too.
Ooh.
What's
Oh,
new?
never mind. I thought that was a slug. No, we temporarily respect the dying alien, and then we move on and use its insides to create DNA.
And also, might I remind you, the reason why Cloud cross-dresses is because he has a more feminine appearance, which is why he's able to get away with it.
Speaking of which, I saw something recently. I don't know how you feel about this. Apparently, Cloud has a more defined ass than Tifa does.
He does. I saw that.
That's funny.
They should have cross-dressed Barrett. Yeah, Cloud, for all intents and purposes, is a femboy.
I've seen some things of him.
I have too. That's why Tifa's boob girl. Yeah, Tifa is very much a boob girl. And then, not Yuffie. Aerith is kind of in between.
Chat. You guys are funny.
So, I think the general idea is look at Square through a microscope, but don't condemn them yet.
Yes.
Especially with what we're seeing. Here's the thing, and I've been saying it for months. Assassin's Creed Shadows will be a turning point for DEI in-game.
I think we're already at that point. It's just a
Right,
continuous
but
turning.
the second it releases, which is probably why they're not releasing it yet.
Or isn't it supposed to come out like soon?
Yeah, and they delayed it, or at least supposedly delayed it. They stopped all press releases and internally delayed it.
That's right. We'll talk about that on Sunday.
We'll talk about it on Sunday. Yeah.
But like they stopped all press releases for the game. And chat, you don't stop a press release for a game unless you're not confident in it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
They know Shadows is going to kill them.
In Minecraft.
Did you see what they did with the promotion material? I did. And that's why they're stopping. Yeah, Ubisoft isn't going to Tokyo Game Show. Oh, speaking of Tokyo Game Show, I did some looking at when DE is doing their dev stream.
Uh-huh.
That is going to be 9 p.m. for you.
9 p.m.
Your time.
Oh. Okay.
Because you have to count for like Japan time. So I'm letting you know now in case you wanted to watch it.
I might.
Because I'm down to watch it with you because I was planning on watching it anyway.
We'll see.
And I think anyone who cares about Warframe should be paying very close attention to Tokyo Game Show with DE, because Tokyo Game Show is a very big announcement thing for like the gaming industry.
Yes.
Oh, we'll talk about it more on Sunday, but I do want to bring it up because it is kind of new information today with State of Play. Did you see that Power World's coming out on PS5?
I did.
Did you also hear it's not coming out in Japan on PS5?
I did not.
Yeah, it's not releasing in Japan for PS5.
That's kind of sad.
We can all guess why.
Uh-huh. Is that too close? It might be.
I know people are mad at Nintendo, but I will probably still buy the Switch too. Honestly, day one, if all the rumors are to be believed.
Oh man, it really is an unfortunate spot right there.
I want the creators of Power World to ask if it would be able to Switch. I think originally they wanted to. Like, I think when Power World was first announced, it was a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Nintendo makes good games but has evil lawyers? Yes. Correct. If they had changed the style of some of the offending pals, that's not even it.
No, it's not
No.
the problem.
I mean, that might have been like part of it, but because they're suing them on patent, not copyright, it's not because of the designs. do we buy Power World now or not? Power World's not going away.
No. I mean, I would still buy it because it's a good game. But, like...
Also, I'd buy it now because by the time it comes out officially, it's probably gonna be like $50. I thought was Power World announced at an Xbox Game Showcase or was it a Nintendo Direct? It was one of the two.
I can't remember.
Ugh. Yeah, be frugal. Yeah, like... Is the ball throwing? That's what a lot of the claims are, is that it's the ball throwing. That's why they're going after Pocket Pair.
Yeah, we don't actually know the real cause, do we?
No, we don't. They have yet to say which patents are infringed. I think if Nintendo clarified that, it'd be a whole different story. But they're not, which is leading people to believe that this is entirely Nintendo's plan to just get Power World to, excuse my language, fuck off. And I think this is all going to stem from Legends ZA, because they're afraid that Legends ZA is not going to do well, probably because of Power World. But is it Monsters a cornerstone for monster taming games? Yeah, it is. But they haven't gone after Digimon. They haven't gone after Yokai Watch. Did you see that Yokai Watch got a spiritual successor? Or another game in like the world?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like, how many games does Yokai Watch have? Just one?
No, it's like 4 or 5. But they're all in Japan.
Okay.
And not in America.
It's still pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, chat, we're laying down the first autism rails.
Oh, and Monster Hunter Wild's got a release date today.
When is it coming out?
February 28th.
Next year, right?
Yeah. And the reason why it's not going to be the last day of the year is because 2025 is a leap year.
Okay. That's cool.
But, yeah. Yeah. It's going to come out on the 28th of February. Yay. Trump should play Power World just for the fun. My god, if Trump played Power World, you know how much the sales would spike?
Well, sadly, there's no power chat, but
We have Train.
we have Train.
Nintendo ripped off SMT anyway. Didn't no, Pokemon I believe came first, and then SMT.
SMT.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, I think Pokemon came first because we didn't start seeing SMT games until the PS1. Yes, Dragon Quest did come before Pokemon.
Oh yikes, these are not
Or
filling
Shin
up
Megami
fast.
Tensei. What? Hold on. Started originally, the first release was Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei, which... Okay, alright. I'll concede that that's on the Famicom. Yeah, that's NES. They run long back. I mean, I didn't know. I'm glad I know now. But I didn't know when I was saying these things. So yeah, SMT came first. So SMT, Dragon Quest came before all of them, though.
Time to decimate the environment again.
Dragon Quest and then Monster Taming until 5, I think. I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable in Dragon Quest, so I can't say.
Trying to figure out how I want to do these train lines here, because I want to have a main line, but I also want to have secondary lines that just go back and forth for things. So maybe I start a main line that will just go around the world, and then I can create smaller ones for more concentrated things.
Oh, did you see that Stellar Blade is getting a few new things?
Stellar Blade? Yes, I did.
Okay.
I also saw that they are being sued too.
They are. It's so stupid. And realistically, based on everything we're seeing, Stellar Blade is very likely to win.
I think they probably will. Aqua hates the environment, confirmed. We are actively encouraged on the planet of Massage to AB to destroy it.
Monster Hunter Wilds is up for pre-order now. Oh my god.
Yes. What?
So all the pricing is out for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Uh-huh.
For the base version, it's $70. Which is not surprising.
Ugh.
Deluxe edition is $90. The premium deluxe edition is $110. Whew. Let's see. Honestly, I would say just go to the basic standard version anyway. Because, like, if buying the premium deluxe included, like, the eventual expansion, like, a year or two later after, then fine, that's worth it. But with it just being cosmetics and premium bonuses, no.
It's important to know what Stellar Blade is being sued over. Yeah, they're being sued over because another company is claiming that they stole the name. Which I don't agree with. Not what I thought? Yeah, that's what they're being sued for. Was I thinking of a stylized S? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Hey, thank you for 666 views. Chat, there's 107 of you in chat. If you could help me get to 100 likes, I would very much appreciate that this stream. All you gotta do is hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you're feeling very frisky, you could send a super and let me know how you're feeling today. You don't have to, but that is an option. Very much appreciate all you guys here tonight and your support. Every dollar that you send me is actually very helpful because my job giving me less hours right now than I was hired to do really sucks. So you guys are amazing. No, I have the chainsaw on my... I know you said no politics, but one thing we could agree on is hating of all political ads. I agree. Political ads, for the most part, just suck.
Yeah.
What happens if I press the dislike button? You will be shown my content less. The way that the like-dislike button works is it does not work based off of deranking a video. It only works based off of telling the YouTube algorithm that you and the demographic that fits you will not see it. So you are less... If you are subscribed to me and you dislike my videos, you're less likely to see them.
Ow.
What?
Bitch. I'm playing Luigi's Mansion.
I see.
No, I've been saving stuff like Luigi's Mansion for like when I'm modding for you or streaming or something like that, because it doesn't require me to focus on a story.
Uh-huh.
Like, is there a story? Yes, but there's no like voice acting. It's reading. Okay.
Autism trains like peanut butter and jelly? Exactly, chat. Exactly. Now, if only YouTube would stop recommending me the channels I don't want them to recommend when I click do not recommend. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
So there was something interesting that I don't know if it was announced prior, but I saw it today. Today there was a 5 GB update to Warhammer 40k Rotator, the game I've been the kind of Baldur's Gate Warhammer game I've been playing.
Yeah.
Because the new DLC came out today. But there was a little bit of a tagline in the update that said they will start releasing a next round of expansions next year.
Okay.
So it looks like it's not going to be like DLC 2 is done and that's just it. It looks like they're going the route of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that? Which has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 story DLCs.
Jeez. I mean,
And I
like,
think it's about to get another one soon.
I feel like they can do that because of how big of a game it is.
Yeah, it's Warhammer. They have a lot of stories. I don't know what they added because I'm only playing it now. How much is it? It's $18 unless you were to buy the season pass, which is how much season pass? Season passes should be $40. So it's actually cheaper to buy the season pass than to buy each DLC separately because each story DLC. Wait. Oh wait, no, this was the first story DLC. Because there's gonna be 2 of them, because one's gonna come out at like around the 1-year anniversary of the game. Yeah, so Voyage House which just came out today, and then Lex Imperialis in December. Yeah.
You know what we could do, chat? We could add a train station here.
They had a Tyranid DLC? They did. And actually Space Marine 2, there is talk that there is going to be a story expansion. Either a story expansion or they're going to start working on Space Marine 3 soon. Yeah. No, they're not there anymore. Oh, the golden spiders.
Spiders, oh dear. Chat, I'm experimenting. Do not worry.
Ow! Stop.
Oh, it's bigger. Fuck, it's bigger than I remembered it being. Alright. This looks very bad.
Is this with the Calixtus assassin? Yes. At least I assume yes. I don't know. I'm gonna say yes.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Not a death cult. I mean, again, I'm not like knowledgeable in Warhammer, so. Oh, there's 3 of you.
Yeah, that looks sketch as hell. I'm not quite sure how else I want to do that. So, honestly, I might just get rid of this and not build a train station here.
Oh, there's a chest there. There wasn't a chest there before. Oh, wait. That chest is empty.
Mm. Oh, right.
So, when I went to go out for dinner, we forgot to get drinks, so I had to go buy drinks, and I didn't want a soda. I didn't think about it, but I got a raspberry brisk tea. Can you imagine what's in a raspberry tea?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now you understand why I'm a little hyper right now. For those who don't know, chat, I am allergic to red dye 40.
Same here.
And this has red 40 in it. It's not like I'm going to blow up like a balloon or something. It affects my attitude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to terminate your mom, chat.
Oh dear.
Oh, raspberry artificial flavoring, whatever. And okay, that's not I could definitely tell there was an artificial flavoring to this, but that's not it. But that was there. No, red dye 40 is just like it's a dye like that you would drip in like the mixture, and then it just exists, and it's awful.
I can attest, chat. I am also allergic to the same substance. It makes me not very happy.
Yeah. Alright, where is he?
That's right, it makes you fast. Oh my gosh.
I mean, to be fair, it is definitely... You know what? This is a good time to do this, because this will actually numb it. Does this make the color red? Does the color red make temp faster? Is temp one of the boys? The boys. Fair warning, Jet. I just had a gummy, which should reduce what red 40 does to me.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Tap needs more DACA. He's a weird boy. I am.
Well, I'm not gonna build a station tonight. I was thinking about it, but I just don't know where I would put it. I would probably, I could probably put it over there. Actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, right. That is also something coming. Did you see the story trailer for Shadow Generations today?
I did not.
So you remember how in the original Generations, and I can talk about the original Generations, because OG Generations is old now.
Yes.
It's almost a decade old at this point.
Oh,
Yeah, how does that make you feel?
I have funny memories of playing that game.
So do I.
I have funny memories of me playing that game with people.
I made people mad with Generations,
Yeah.
actually. So around that time is when Some Call Me Johnny and Clement, I don't know if you know either of them, were basically like competing and racing in like City Escape with Classic Sonic to see who could do it faster. And Clement had the fastest time. And I'm like, I could do that better. And keep in mind, I was young. And I beat his time in that stage. And I made a video about it, calling him out for it. The amount of dislikes on that video.
Really?
Oh yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Oh gosh, you're gonna... Young Pupper Temp.
I could just do this.
Oh
No,
boy.
uploaded November 27th, 20... Oh, it is! Oh god, it is over 10 years old.
Young Pupper Temp.
Oh! Okay, anyway. Can I just, like, since uploaded?
There we go. Howdy, hello.
It has 2.2 thousand views.
Okay, so that is aligned with the world.
Oh, God!
I think I'm gonna cut across here.
Only 3 likes. Can I see?
Only 3 likes.
Yeah.
Oh. Hoot, hello. See, Chad, the thing I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to follow the map with the routing on it. Technically, I'm not following the routing right now because I'm over a cliff, but I don't care. But, like, the way that it goes is it goes through here. And then kind of, like, around this crater here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut across through here and go that way.
Wow, I was actually consistent with, like, video uploads. Holy crap. I did Let's Plays for almost 4 years straight. Almost daily.
Oh man, what made you stop?
I mean, you don't need to get hints. You know exactly what made me stop.
I know.
Um... 12 dislikes, 3 likes. Oh, it's privated. Okay. Anyway, so you all know, or at least you know, that the Time Eater is the main antagonist of the main story. There was a scene in the story trailer today where the Time Eater appeared. Can you imagine what the Time Eater would do to Shadow?
Hmm.
I don't know, Gerald and Maria being alive again?
Oh, yeah, that would be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Working on a coal factory as someone who I don't have trains yet. Oh, you'll get there eventually. See, Chad, I'm a little weird because, like, even though I had trains, I didn't use them for, like, a lot of resource stuff until, like, blenders came into the picture. I'm doing something that I've never really done before, and that's use trains actually, like, more than normal.
Back to Luigi's Mansion. I'm done geeking out.
You're done reminiscing?
Yeah.
I'm intent on building this train station, but I don't know if it's just... I just don't have a design for one right now. Time Eater's like, who wants trauma and depression? Yeah. Accurate.
One thing I'm really curious about with Sonic, or Shadow Generation specifically, is Black Doom is the main antagonist of it. But in Shadow's game, the one after Heroes, Doom is voiced by Sean Schemmel. For those who don't know who Sean Schemmel is, he's the English voice actor for Goku in Dragon Ball. Time Eater be like, hey kids, who wants trauma and depression? To be fair, Time Eater's...
I read that
There's
already.
a lot of theories about the Time Eater. Oh my god. The biggest theory is that Time Eater is Mephiles from Solo 6.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people think that the Time Eater is like a remnant of Solaris, essentially. But I don't know how that... But because Solaris is like a time thing.
Chat, when the lore of the game is not given to you, the audience tends to make their own shit up.
They do.
Because they
however,
don't have anything to support it.
This might be reinforced with one of the new announcements for Generations today.
Oh.
One of the bosses in Shadow Story is Mephiles.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. People geeked the hell out when they saw that.
People, you mean you?
No, I mean the Sonic community. What was the game where you made your own Sonic? That was Forces. I'm sorry that I know that off the top of my head.
Just admitting what game you became a furry.
I've been playing since Sonic 3, what? A full minute between comment and comment being seen on stream. YouTube really is bad.
No, I disagree.
YouTube could also not have it shown as live because YouTube sometimes occasionally chokes.
But it is live. That's the problem.
Right, but because you can pause the video or the video kind of stutters a little bit, it makes it go so the stream is off by like 2 or 3 seconds versus the actual live time.
I think that I have set it to the lowest possible setting for stream delay. And I understand that people, it sucks that people want instant stuff, but I still think that YouTube is better at streaming than Twitch.
Oh, I agree.
Just an overall better experience. Oh fuck, I have to move that now.
Why did you follow me? Yeah, there you are. Okay.
Where am I
So,
gonna move you?
yeah, this room's gonna suck.
Last trained autism? Yes.
So yeah. Honestly, chat, the closer we get to Shadow Generations and Sonic 3, the more you'll hear me talking about Sonic, because I am a nerd for this franchise. And the only reason I'm not streaming it is because I know it's not going to be popular for streaming.
You should still do it anyway.
Maybe I'll do something before the movie comes out. We'll see. Ooh.
Oh, I still haven't unlocked the towers yet.
Oh! So, there was something really interesting. I'm going to bring it up more. I want to actually listen to the interview. But, Star Wars Theory did an interview with the original writer for the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie trilogy that Disney scrapped.
Okay.
From what I'm hearing, this script could have actually potentially beat the original trilogy and how amazing it was.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll let you kind of like read into that, and we can talk about it on Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it on Sunday, but I am gonna watch the interview.
Okay. That sounds pretty good, though.
It's not out yet, but maybe it may be out tomorrow. Because it was gonna be a trilogy, not like what we got.
Right. Oh, that's odd. I thought Lumi was streaming tonight.
I think they are.
No, they're not live.
Hold on. Oh, they needed to reschedule.
Did they say something about that?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Well, that sucks. I was gonna raid them. In a few minutes, of course. Did they say why they rescheduled?
Nope, they didn't.
Okay. Okay. Alright, well... I don't know who to raid then. Give me a moment. Oh, you know what? I'll just raid Mori. That works. Alright, chat. I'm done for the evening. Again, make sure you like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, everybody that gave a super chat tonight. You guys are amazing. I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Probably not. Thursday's gonna be a little weird. Not gonna be the anniversary stream. We'll figure that out. Anyway, chat. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I deeply appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your evening. I'll talk to you later. Bye.